Today's collectible spot's having a look at the Horroblock, the Pop Horror Mystery Box for September. Spot's an absolutely huge fan of Horroblock and has so far had a look at two boxes, one from August, one from September. And I know the one thing you guys have asked me, being that Spot's such a big fan of horror movies and horror collectibles, is why won't you get a Horroblock? I answer that question with this. This is September's box of Horroblock. Comes to us from the makers of Horroblock. And this is actually for the month of September. Just so that you know, when you subscribe to Horroblock and Horroblock, I think the Horroblocks arrive like around the 15th or so of the month, and then Horroblock arrives near the end of the month, like the 20th to 25th. So this is actually for September, though truthfully, we're having a look at it in October. It is about the same size as what we would see with the Horroblock, although decorated really neat in all black here. Down below we've got Horroblock, the Pulp Horror Mystery Box. And on the side of the box, you can go to www.horroblock.com, Facebook at facebook.com/Horroblock, Twitter at Horroblock, and Instagram at Horroblock as well. I also really like, which is actually almost... Oh my god, it is the same size as my hand. I was going to say there's a bloodied handprint right on the top of the box here. And then some blood on the front with the packing tape. Really a nice touch. Subscription boxes I'm really getting excited and getting into, and Horroblock has not disappointed me at all. The idea of having horror collectibles in here, that is extremely, extremely cool. And it's nice to see that it's not just a brown cardboard box. Horroblock and Horroblock, separately, are putting really a lot of care into just like the boxes before we even find out what's actually inside. If you were to also say, well, Spot, why don't you actually do this as a spooky spot? Where are actually all the spooky spots happening this year? They're actually happening over at the Extra Spot channel. Not a little side plug, but I'm going to provide that link down below because I know a lot of you guys have asked, Spot, are you going to do any Halloween videos this year? I am. They're going to just be over at the Extra Spot channel. So again, I'll provide all that information down below. Having said that, let's grab ourselves a kniffy. Got myself a knife. My mom used to always say that, a kniffy. A kniffy. And if we ever had French fries for dinner, it was always furs. We're going to have furs or mishmash. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Mishmash was just whatever is inside the fridge. The fact that I am cutting the tape away for the first time, I want you guys to believe out there, because this is 100% the gospel. Spot has not opened this yet, because I like to personally not know what's inside these when I get them. I get them in the mail, I open them up, and then together, you and me, we like to find out together. We like to see what is in these together. Let's bring the camera back a little bit. All right, so let's open this up. And wow, we actually got ourselves two T-shirts. It says "Don't open Dead Inside," which is a nice reference to Walking Dead. The inside says Horroblock with Instagram Horroblock. Instagram's the one thing that Spot really hasn't gotten into. Maybe eventually, one of these days, I will. But so we got ourselves a couple of T-shirts. Oh, okay. What we got here? First T-shirt. We got ourselves a. Can you guys see that? Kind of a really creepy zombie face. There's some teeth there, like a nose, a couple of googly eyes. It almost looks like the Fly as well, like a fly smear going on there. So we got ourselves a white tee. Very nice. I'm going to put that actually just to the side. Further elaborating on that, we also got ourselves another T-shirt. And what do we got here? Pennywise, Tunnel of Terror. Oh, nice. Everything floats. 1986. Very nice T-shirt. So got myself 2 t-shirts. Put that to the side. And what else we got in here? Oh, nice. Got ourselves a Peace of Mind Iron Maiden adult mask. And you know what? I say mask. I mean, it's a full cowl mask. It goes right over your face. Nice eye area there for obviously your eyes. Open mouth there. That's a really high quality mask considering this is inside a subscription monthly box. So we got ourselves an Iron Maiden mask. I'm gonna put that to the side. What else we got in here? Nice. Got costume tattoos. Several different scars, tears, rips. The means to kind of keep your body together. There's some nails, some piercings. There's this poor fellow up the top there with all the tattoos in place. Oh, there's some more on the back. Ooh, this one's gross. It's kind of like a little bladed shark that's kind of running on the inside of your body. Some pins, some piercings. This comes to us from www.savvystuff.com. Savvy stuff. So we got ourselves that. We got ourselves, what is this? Rue Morgue Magazine's Horror Movie Heroes. The Rue Morgue Library. On the back, in a series of new, never-before published and classic interviews, Rue Morgue, the world's leading horror magazine, spotlights over 50 directors, writers, actors, special effects wizards, animators, and producers behind your favorite horror movies. Now, like this book alone, this book is $15 on its own. And we got Rue Morgue on the inside. Subscribe now, the world's #1 horror magazine, www.ruemorgue.com. And what do we got? David Cronenberg, the father of New Flesh, grants us an exclusive audience. Some nice artwork. Why I Love David Cronenberg by Michael Doyle. Different movies. Jason X, although he's summarily dispatched within 7 minutes in the futuristic 10th entry of the Friday the 13th saga, Cronenberg's professional presence as scientist Dr. Wimmer provides a welcome diversion. A mentor and friend to the late director and makeup artist James Isaac, Cronenberg's thanks for appearance in his protege's film was to be harpooned in the back by Jason Voorhees. What we got here? The master considers the maestro, John Carpenter, on Dario Argento. It's a really neat book. H.G. Lewis, the one and only godfather of gore, looks back on his career as splatter film trailblazer. 2000 Maniacs, The Wizard of Gore. Well, Spot definitely won't go through this entire book. Maybe I'll do this as a separate video. We got ourselves, Rue Morgue was fortunate enough to have the final conversation with iconic horror host Mela Nurmi, aka Vampira. Anybody remember Vampira? I remember her. And what we got here? Yeah, definitely a book. Definitely a good book. I'm going to be looking at that later. And then inside, the final thing that you're going to get. Oh, okay. 2 early treats for Halloween. Dress like the undead. This fully licensed NECA Iron Maiden Peace of Mind latex mask is sure to rock. I didn't actually realize that's NECA? I'm going to have to look at that later. Peace of Mind latex mask is sure to rock. Pair it with the undead t-shirt and let your inner zombie rip through. Celebrate Halloween a little early with this horrifying, fun costume set. And then it shows all the other things that inside. The Iron Maiden mask, horror movie Heroes book, costume tattoos, and the Tunnel of Terror, They Float, Pennywise t-shirt. Not bad at all things considered. I mean, factoring in again that this is a subscription service, you're going to get this monthly coming into your mail. You're going to get yourself a mask, a book, and 2 t-shirts. That's pretty good if you ask me. I'm going to put that back in my box, and we'll be certainly looking at that later. Definitely very, very happy with this month's box. And certainly as it goes, Spot's going to try to keep going through and getting these subscription boxes in the mail. And as they come, we're going to open them together. Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at September's subscription box for the folks over at Horroblock.com. And again, if you guys are interested in following Spot this month of Spottober, be sure to head over to the Extra Spot channel, and that's where all the spooky spots are going to be happening. That's not to say, though, there's not stuff happening here. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have a lot more videos happening on the regular channel, more collectible spots and other spots heading your way. Thanks for watching, as you always do, guys. I'll see you next time.